Thomas Boyd is in the 6th grade at University School, a private all-boys prep school in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a rigorous academic environment, but he thrives there.
Do you know, how did they light up the flaming degrees?
Thomas concentrates on his studies because he has big plans for his life, and getting a good education is a necessary first step on his career path.
Education to me is really important because I know that if you get a good education, you will get a good job and then you will be able to go somewhere. I mean, make a difference in the world.
Thomas's younger brother Craig is in the 4th grade at the same school. He also dedicates his time to his studies.
Joe Bob Joe.
He has hands-on practical reasons why he enjoys his favorite subjects at school.
Favorite classes are art and science. Art, you get to make kites, and in science, you get to do experiments.
Thomas? Yeah? How are you doing with your homework?
The boys get their attitude about school from their parents, who believe a good education offers a lifetime of benefit.
Academics and education are extremely important to us. I see a very clear link between education and success. Success in life, success in whatever you choose to do.
How do you measure success? How about measuring it in dollars and cents?
Right now, what we know is that people who graduate from college over their lifetime will earn over $1 million more than people who just have a high school diploma.
The Boyds work hard to keep their sons motivated and on track with their schooling. They help them with homework, make sure that their sports and extracurricular activities don't interfere with their studies. And when Craig needed a little help with his reading, Mom and Dad took him to a learning center where he could get some extra tutoring help. They're doing all the right things, according to the experts.
The best way that parents can stress academics is from the very beginning, when your child starts kindergarten and 1st grade, to have a little place that's the school place at home. That's where they're going to study, it's where they have their materials, you keep it neat. Therefore, it's almost like going to work for adults. They know that that's their space. The most important thing is to let the child know that their education is central to the family and the family's well-being. You tell your child going to school is like going to work. This is your job. Education is your job, just as my job is going and providing the family with the resources to be able to live the way we live.
While the Boyd children appear to share their parents' emphasis on the importance of education and are not overwhelmed by it, other children do not necessarily have the same experience. For them, the pressure to succeed in class is too great, and that can show itself to parents and pediatricians in many different ways. It's called school avoidance.
Children will present to the pediatrician with abdominal pain or headaches, physical complaints that we can't find a reason for. And often these complaints disappear right after the school bus passes the house. We don't see them on weekends. If they're not an issue that wakes a child up at night, then we have to look for a psychosocial reason for why this child has these complaints.
Sometimes fear of academic failure can promote school avoidance, but that's not the only cause. Other reasons children may not want to go to school include problems with other children, anxieties over toileting in a public bathroom, a perceived meanness of the teacher, threats of physical harm from a school bully, actual physical harm. You can try to manage your child's refusal to go to school on your own, but if her school avoidance lasts longer than a week, you may need professional assistance from your pediatrician or a school counselor to deal with it.
And I think it helps for your child to know that you're going to be there, you're going to find whatever resources you can to help them, and that you're working in partnership with them and the teacher to make sure they're successful.
What you working on?
Spelling.
I think there's a certain amount of satisfaction and a certain sense of accomplishment that comes from just doing your best. It may not be the best according to someone else's standards, but it is according to your own.